There it is, the sun is in the sky, and it lights this up just awesome. Power Max 3600. 2 more hours of runtime with this light. Today on In the Woodyard, we have 2 deliveries, and we have 2 new special tools we're going to be using. Here they are. Here we go. So today I have 2 deliveries. The first one is for 1 face cord or 1/3 of a cord or 1 rank or roll of cherry, and then the second one is for the same amount but half of hard maple, half of oak. Now, the reason I have these tools right here, which are brand new, and you guys are going to see them today for the first time, is that it's the very end of the day right now, and I have to load up this face cord of cherry, 1/3 of a cord, into the truck, pickup truck bed full. I have to load that up and go deliver it. But by the time I even get to where I'm going, it's going to be starting to get dark out. And then I have another delivery right after that, and it will be dark out. And I have to come back here and load it up in the dark. But luckily, this company, Oscal, sent me some goodies. This is a brand new Power Max 3600 watt power station, a brand new one. Another one, yes. The companies like what I do, and I use them, so they keep sending them to me. And some of you may say, well, how come I'm getting all this stuff? Well, because I do a lot of videos and they like what I do and they like what they see, and other companies are selling product because I do the showing off of it, whatever. But that's how it works. For those of you that are jealous and think, oh, it's ridiculous, I have all this stuff, well, start a channel, do 1,300 videos for 3.5 years and you'll get some stuff. It's the way it works. So the reason I say yes to these is they are handy. And now I have about 6 of these. I've got a couple small ones, a couple medium ones, one a little bigger, and then 2 real big boys here. And we will be using a lot of these at different places on the farm here on the Woodyard and at my other business. I use these to power lights, so they work really well. This one is a Oscal, I think that's how they say it, or Oscal. It is a 3600 watt Power Max, and it's got 3 plugs for the AC, and it's got a light here, which is kind of neat. Oops, I got to turn it on first. We'll turn it on here. I already had this on, and I already used this. If you guys saw the video I did the other day of the jackhammer splitting wood, this is what I used to power the jackhammer. When I started with the jackhammer, it was at 100%. I'm at 86%, and we're going to turn this light on here. You can see how that works. Come on, light, turn on. Oh, there we go. It's on. So now you can see the light is on. It's got a low, medium, and a flashy, and then it's got a real flashy. And there you go. And then as it's on, this thing just kind of glows like that when it's on. And I think if I hold it in, there, it goes off. Okay, so that's that. This is for the Bluetooth connection, so you can power it from your phone with an app. You can turn it up, down. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. This is the USB on and off. This is the 12 volt on and off. This is for a 220 for a camper. And it did come with some cords here. I did not get a solar panel with it yet. It's got a user manual. Has a nice little handy dandy pretty bag here. This should have like a bottle of whiskey in it, I think. That's that nice. Okay, so here's the cord for charging. So this is the AC charger. You just plug it in. There's a, where is it? Right back here. There's a spot right here where you can plug it in. You just take that down. So that's for the direct current. This is the one that is for a car power for car lighter, and this is the cord for the solar charging, which I did not get, so maybe they'll send me that eventually. But I do have some other solar panels that I can use. The way I like to use these is not so much with the solar panels. I mean, they do work, but what I like about these is we can take them anywhere and have power, and 3600 watts will power just about anything. So like I said, I got a couple of these big ones now. This one is very heavy. Let me look here quick in the manual and see what it says. I'm guessing this is 90 pounds-ish, something like that. Let me take a look. So yeah, there's the power box. It's got the AC cable, the car charging, and the solar panel, and it's got a description here. Well, let's just see what it says here. The input port for charging is 1800 watts. Supposedly this thing charges in like an hour and a half or something like that. Let me look it up quick here. I got to read. Okay, so here it says you can link different packs, so you can get more capacity. You have a host one, and you can put additional ones on, so you can get a lot of power out of these things. So that's pretty cool. On here it says the capacity is 3600 watts. 44.5 kilograms. Now, if I remember correctly, that's like around 90 pounds, 85, 90 pounds. But here's all the statistics about it. You guys don't need to know about that. All that matters is that it works. It's very handy. If you guys don't have one of these yet, and you do a lot of stuff on location with power tools and things, and you're not wanting to spend 70 or 80 grand on a new Ford Lightning where you can plug everything in the back, this is nice. This is a lot less. I don't know exactly what this one costs. It's got the little handy dandy handle that pops out so you can tip it up, and it's got wheels so you can wheel it around. It's got a nice solid base. So you just plug this back in here. And on the back side here is where your other charging ports are. So you can do a fast charge or a slow charge. And this is where you put your power cable in for charging it with the 120 input. So there you go. And there's the input for the solar charging. And I think this is a reset button. If it pops a fuse or something, it's got a reset in there. Not a fuse, a breaker. So close this up. Let's see if I can get this closed. Get in there. Get in there. Well, that's the overcharge protection. That's what that is. I see. Get this to go in. Very nice unit. Very heavy, like I said. It's heavy. So we're going to be using this tonight to power this. And this is another company sent me this. This is a UFO LED high bay light, and it's 160 watts. There's one in here, and I already did use this. I'm gonna open this up. We did use this at my brother's place. He didn't have any light out in his shop, and we used it to light up while we were doing some work out there. And I gotta tell you, this thing is awesome. It is incredibly bright. Now, it's got a post right here, so you can put a mount on there. It looks like a 1/4 inch, so you can mount it on a pole. Also, it's got a cable for hanging it, which is what we did. We looped this up over the rafters and then clipped it, and we just wrapped it over like this, and then we clipped it right over here so it was on a loop. And it's got a plug-in so you can plug it. But this thing is unbelievably bright. It is like the sun. And this isn't even the big one. This is 160 watt. I think they've got a 200 and a 250, if I remember correctly. The name of the company is Cinoton, and you're going to get to see this tonight. Now, the reason I said yes to this especially is we want to use this outside when we are running the processor or working outside at night, like I'm going to do tonight. And I'm going to be loading up wood into the truck. And instead of wearing just a headlight, we're going to light up the night. That's what we're going to do with this. So 2 cool products we're going to use in conjunction with each other, and I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this into my truck in the cab so that it's not in the way here. I'm going to put all this stuff up front, and then we're going to load up the truck bed with cherry. Right there it is. There's the cherry. We're going to load that up, and then we're going to go deliver that. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to pick up one of my light stands at my photography studio, because that's what I do. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually a full-time photographer, 42 years, about to retire. And I'm going to pick one up, and then we're going to put this light on a stand tonight and get it up in the air so we can light up the whole area and use this. And my plan is to eventually get 2, 3, 4 more of these. I have another company that contacted me that said they might send me one too, or something like this. And we'll be able to light up the processor and wood piles at night, because I know how bright this is. It'll be no problem working at night in the wintertime, if we choose to, which we probably will do because we can. So, okay, we're gonna put this stuff in the truck, and we're gonna load up the cherry right now. All right, I'm crawling in my cage, and we'll get this window protector out of here, because we don't need to protect the window, because I'm not gonna break it. So this is cherry. I've got maybe half of a full cord left, and I got a couple other people that want some cherry, and I am gonna be getting some more cherry. I have a person that watches the channel that's not too far from here, and he's going to be moving, and he's got a whole bunch of cherry he wants to sell me. So I think next week I'll be going to buy some of his cherry so that I have some cherry, because he said it's all dry, ready to burn, and we agreed on a price, so I think it'll be pretty good. And he'll make some money, I'll make some money, and we'll both be happy. I do have some deliveries. Like I said, today I have 2, and then tomorrow I have 1, and then I've got a couple the day after, and then I think I got 1 in 2 days. So I'm getting orders. They're not as big or as steady as they used to be. I should say that. They're pretty steady. I've been getting orders. I've just been gone a lot lately. But we're going to throw wood in here now. We're going to fill up the truck with this cherry, because that's what the guy wants. And here it comes. Cherry. Choice chunks of cherry chucked into the chariot. There we go. Once again, I have outdone myself. More wood than they need, but they're gonna be happy. And for those of you that haven't been around a long time, this is a little more than a face cord or a third of a cord, because if you go level with the bed of the truck, it ends up being a third of a cord or face a cord. I got a little bit of a hump to it here. And beautiful cherry. It smells fantastic. I wish I had smell-o-vision, because this stuff smells fantastic when you're handling it and moving it around. So down the road we go for the delivery. All right, so I got the power pack right here in the front seat of my truck. I just turned it on and I'm gonna plug it in. I got a headlight on so I can see what I'm doing until we get the sun out here, which is what this thing looks like. Let's see, let's turn this on, turn the AC on. There we go, it didn't light up. Now we got it plugged in, it lit up. Oh, yeah, there's the sun. It's ungodly bright. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, I just gotta raise it up a little bit here so you guys can see what's happening. It's gonna back up a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I got this light stand, I can raise this up. And our plan is to use this at night on the processor, but man, does that light that up nice. I'll take you guys out over here and show you. We'll go around to the other side. There we go. That is a bright light. Very bright light. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna crawl out into the crib over here and see if I can chuck some wood in. And this order is for a third of a cord, but half of it's gonna be oak and the other half is going to be hard maple. So we're gonna chuck a bunch of this in. Gotta climb out into the pile here. Oh yeah, that lights it up nice. That'll be great. Great. My plan is eventually to make some kind of a pole that I can mount somehow, like in the corner of the truck, like down in here where I have a pole going down and I can attach it right to the rail here. Have it so the pole will go up and I can put the light right here, and I can, wherever the truck is, I'll have a light for doing this kind of stuff. That would be nice. All right, let's stop talking and do more chucking. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I think the rest of it's gonna be hard maple. So we're gonna go over there, take our light with us, and put the rest in for hard maple. So I just backed up to the maple here and I put the light on the stand. There it is, the sun is in the sky. And it lights this up just awesome. I don't know how well you guys are picking this up, but it's like the sun. It is super bright. You don't want to look at it, that's for sure. It just about fries your eyeballs. Okay, so we're gonna toss a bunch of this maple in here now and finish off the load. Here, I moved the camera over there by the sun on the light pole, and yeah, this is just great for working. This is gonna be really nice. I used to always wear a headlight or two and then put one somewhere where it's, you know, aiming where I can see. This is nice. And the fact that I can put it on that power pack and have it portable to go wherever I'm working, it's gonna be really nice. So basically, I can work 24 hours a day now. Great. Starting to look like a good load. Getting close. Actually, I think that looks like a load. Let me get some of these so they don't roll out on me on the highway. There we go. There's a light one right there. I'll stuff that in there. It's good to go. What do you think? That sun is awesome. So here's the box for the sun. It's a Cinoton UFO LED high bay light, 1600, I mean it's 160 watt. There's one in there, and There it is. I will put some information on the screen. I think these are like, I just don't remember. It could be anywhere from $30 to $50 a piece. I don't know. I will look it up. I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember. Color temperature is 5,000. Protection grade IP65, whatever that means. And that's the product model number. It's HB025. So there it is. And yes, it's made in China. Guys always want to know. I don't know how many lights are made anywhere else. I'm going to bring it down, bring the camera around. I'm going to show you the, there's the sun again, way up there. That's, I don't know, 12 feet high, I think that stand is. And I'll show you the power box here again. I'll have to bring the sun over this way so I can get this down so we can see the power pack. I just have it sitting right in the front seat here with an extension cord. So there's the Oscal Power Max 3600 power box. Like I said, it is heavy. It's like 80 pounds, 85 pounds, but it works great. And I've had it, I ran the jackhammer with it, and I had this light on now, and I think when I started with the light it was like 86 or 7%, and it says we got 16 more hours of runtime with this light. It's drawing 136 watts, 143, something like that. That's the output. You can see that there, and so there she is. So you can see how it lights everything up very nicely. And come around to this side of the truck, you guys can see, of course over here I'm on the shadow side, but it lights it up really nice. There she is, the sun. Okay, it's time to go do a delivery right now. So I'm back from my delivery. I did not record it because when I got there was literally 5 people that ripped wood out of the truck. It took less than 2 minutes. This was delivered to a dad who his daughter bought this for him for Christmas, the firewood. And his 4 grandsons were there with his daughter. So there was 5 of them plus him. So there were 6 people altogether actually. And that was a fast unloading and everything. I got backed up to the rack. They dropped the tailgate and started chucking wood. So it went fast. So here's the light. I've got it on and I can hardly see because I'm being blinded. It's kind of flickering. I must have something, yeah, it's not plugged in tight. So it's a Cinoton. There it is. Very good light. And this is the power pack, the Oscal. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. And the power pack is running and awesome. Very cool stuff. So we'll be using this stuff a lot in the Woodyard over the next, I don't know, what do we got? 3 months of winter left of hardly any daylight. So we'll be using it a bunch. So that's it for today, folks. Come on back tomorrow. We're going to have more fun and games in the Woodyard. Right now, go watch one of my other videos. There's 1,300 on the channel. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m., I'll be back. Good night, Irene.